My beloved child, the moment you opened this, something in the unseen world softened. A hush wrapped around you, almost as if time paused just long enough for a message to slip through the veil. Don't skip. What you're about to feel isn't ordinary, your heart will recognize it before your mind does. Stay till the end, because a voice you have been longing to hear is finally reaching you. There is a warmth rising around you now, gentle and familiar. It doesn't demand attention. It simply exists, just like she used to. Something huge is waiting for you. You can almost sense fingers brushing your shoulder, not to startle you, but to remind you that love continues, even after bodies fade. She has been trying to reach you for hours, hoping you would stop scrolling and listen, just for a moment, to the peace she's carrying toward you. A soft stillness surrounds your memories. Childhood laughter, quiet mornings, the comfort of knowing someone always understood you without words. Don't skip. These memories are resurfacing not to hurt you, but to show you that her love never learned how to end. She whispered to Michael, asking him to guide you exactly here, exactly now. This message isn't random. You were meant to hear this. You may feel an unexpected tightness in your chest, a sudden emotional pull you can't explain. That's her. She wants you to know something you never allowed yourself to believe, nothing you blame yourself for, nothing you regret, nothing you wish you had done differently was ever held against you. She saw your efforts. She saw your heart. She always knew your intentions were pure. Stay till the end. Because here comes the part that may shake you a little, she never left your side. Every night you felt alone, every moment you survived without knowing where the strength came from. That strength was not random. It was her love wrapping around you quietly, lifting you, holding you up when life felt too heavy for your shoulders. She wants you to hear the exact words she carried with her all the way to the other side: "You did not fail me. I am proud of you. I always was." These words are the very reason this message found you today. She couldn't rest until you heard them. Not through memory, not through imagination, but through a moment that finally reached your heart at the perfect time. So before you scroll, breathe. Because something even more surprising is coming. She isn't just reminding you of her love, she's trying to prepare you for a turning point that is closer than you think. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What she reveals next will feel like a key to something you've been struggling with in silence. A new wave of calm moves toward you now, as if the air around your heart shifts to make space for something deeper. Don't skip. She asked Michael to deliver this second message with extra care, because these words carry the weight of everything she couldn't say in her final moments. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear might finally close a wound you've been carrying quietly for years. Before anything else, she wants you to know this: your pain never went unnoticed. Even from where she is now, she sees every night you tried to be strong while feeling completely alone. She saw the times you hid your tears because you didn't want to burden anyone. She saw the moments when you doubted your own worth. And she's been whispering the same truth again and again: you are stronger than you know, and you were never meant to carry everything alone. Don't skip. Because now comes something she's been waiting for the right moment to reveal. She says there is a blessing that has been circling your life, trying to land, but your heart has been too heavy to notice. Every setback, every delay, every unexpected pause in your journey, none of it was punishment. It was preparation. She wants you to stop seeing yourself as someone who is running out of time, and start seeing yourself as someone who is being positioned for something bigger than your past. Before you scroll, listen carefully. Your future is not repeating your pain. She wants you to release that fear. She says you've been living as if something bad is always around the corner, but that fear doesn't belong to you anymore. She is clearing the path in front of you, quietly, steadily, so you can finally step into the life she always wished you would have. Something huge is waiting for you, closer than you think. Now take a breath, because here comes the part that might shock you. She says there is a person in your life right now. Someone you underestimate, someone whose presence seems small but whose purpose is powerful. This person was placed near you on purpose. They are going to help you heal, grow, and see yourself the way she always saw you. She wants you to stop pushing people away out of fear. Not everyone comes to hurt you. Some come to restore you. And before you scroll, this is where she becomes emotional. She says, don't force yourself to be strong all the time. Let yourself be human. Let yourself receive love again. You deserve it. These are her exact words, gentle, soft, full of the same warmth she carried when she held you for the first time. She needs you to believe them, not just hear them. Finally, stay till the end. Because in the next message, she reveals something she has been guarding for a long time, the one truth she never told you, the one thing she wished she had said when she was still here. And once you hear it, everything will make sense. A gentle but powerful pull surrounds you now, as if the air itself is guiding you closer to the truth she's been holding back. Don't skip. This moment is fragile, sacred, and meant only for you. Stay till the end, because what she's about to reveal is something she never shared with anyone, not even in her final days. Before she speaks, she wants you to feel one thing clearly: her love didn't disappear, it expanded. On earth, she could hold you only with her hands. Now, she holds you with every breath of light around you. She sees your struggles before you speak them. She feels your exhaustion even when you hide it. And she's whispering to you now, you don't have to pretend to be okay anymore. A presence settles beside you, soft, warm, almost protective. Don't skip. This is the moment she's been preparing you for since the day you lost her. Your heart might start beating a little heavier now, because this truth carries weight, but it also carries freedom. She says you've been living with a question you never said out loud, a question about whether she left this world with any pain in her heart toward you. And here is the truth she wanted to tell you for so long: she left with peace. Complete peace. There was no anger. No disappointment. No unspoken resentment. She never wished you had done more. She never wished you had been different. Her only regret was that she couldn't stay longer to guide you through the storms she knew were coming. But she watched you survive them anyway, and that alone made her soul rest easier. Stay till the end. Because she isn't finished. She reveals something she kept hidden. She always knew you were going to face challenges that would try to break you. But she also knew something else: you inherited her courage. Every time life tried to crush you, her strength rose inside you. That bravery you think is yours alone, it's hers living through you. And now comes the most surprising part, the one she hopes will shift the way you see yourself forever. She says, "You are not alone in any room you walk into. My presence walks with you. My love shields you. And every time you doubt yourself, remember, if I could hold you again, would remind you of the extraordinary soul you are becoming." These are the exact words she asked Michael to deliver without changing even a syllable. So don't skip. Because the next message she sends is the one that carries her deepest wish, something she hopes will change the direction of your path, something she wants you to accept before life brings your next blessing. Stay till the end. What she reveals next will feel like the moment your heart finally understands why you were guided here today. A soft surge of light moves closer to you now, almost like a gentle embrace from a world you cannot see but can deeply feel. Don't skip. She asked Michael to deliver this part with extra clarity, because these words hold the dreams she carried for you, dreams she never got the chance to fully express. Stay till the end, something big is approaching your life. Before anything else, she wants to tell you this: you're standing on the edge of a breakthrough. You may not feel it, you may think nothing is changing, but she sees the shift happening beneath the surface. She's been clearing obstacles you didn't even know existed. Every delay you faced had a hidden purpose. Every closed door was protection. And now, she whispers, you are closer than you think. Don't skip, because here comes something surprising. She says you've been carrying the weight of everyone's expectations for far too long. You've been trying to be strong for people who never realized how heavy your battles were. She wants you to release that burden. You don't owe the world perfection. You owe yourself peace. And she says the moment you stop trying to please everyone, your true path will finally open. Now, she leans closer, her voice gentle, full of love. She reveals that there is a blessing with your name on it, something she has been guarding carefully. It has been waiting for the right timing, waiting for your heart to heal enough to receive it. Stay till the end. She says the next chapter of your life will not repeat the pain of the last one. You will see why everything took so long. Here comes the emotional part. She says there is someone watching you from Earth, someone who cares about you far more than they admit. This person notices your silence, your strength, your softness, your struggles. She wants you to stop believing you're invisible. You are seen. You are valued. And soon, you will understand why this person was placed in your life. And now the message she insisted must reach you today: you deserve love that stays. You deserve opportunities that lift you. You deserve peace that doesn't disappear. She wants you to stop settling for less out of fear. Her love is guiding you toward people who will treat your heart gently. Before you scroll, listen carefully. She says your next blessing will arrive faster if you allow yourself to believe you're worthy of it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. In the next message, she reveals the most personal truth, the one she never had the strength to say while she was alive. A deeper warmth surrounds you now, almost as if her presence is stepping even closer, closer than ever before. Don't skip. This is the part she guarded the longest, the one she hoped you would hear only when your heart was strong enough. Stay till the end, because what she reveals now will change how you see your past, and your future. She begins with a truth you may not expect. She saw the moments you blamed yourself after she left. You carried guilt that never belonged to you. You wondered if you could have done more, been more, said more. But from her place of peace, she wants to tell you what she couldn't say then: none of it was your fault. Life unfolded in ways no one could control, and she wants you to finally stop punishing yourself for things you had no power over. A gentle silence settles around you, the kind that makes your heart listen more carefully. Don't skip. She says the reason she pushed so hard to reach you today is because you've been standing at an emotional crossroads. You've been torn between holding on to the past and stepping into your next chapter. She sees you trying to be strong, trying to act unaffected, but she also sees the heaviness you hide from everyone else. Now, she reveals something surprising: you inherited her sensitivity, and her strength. People misunderstand you sometimes because they can't see how deeply you feel. But she sees it. She always did. And she wants you to stop seeing your softness as a weakness. It is the very reason your spirit survived things that would have destroyed others. Stay till the end, because now she speaks with a tenderness that wraps around you like a blanket. She says you're about to enter a season where everything starts making sense: your struggles, your delays, your heartbreaks. Each one shaped you into someone capable of receiving the blessing that has been waiting for you. She wants you to trust this shift, even if it arrives quietly. Then comes the most emotional truth she saved for this moment: I never stopped loving you for a single second. Not when I left, not now, not ever. She wants you to remember this on the days you feel lost, on the days you feel unworthy, on the days you forget your own power. Her love didn't fade, it became your invisible shield. And before this message ends, she urges you once more: don't skip. Stay till the end. Because in the next message, she reveals something incredibly powerful, something she has been protecting, something connected to your destiny, and something she believes you are finally ready to receive. A stronger wave of calm enters your space now, almost like the universe itself is preparing you for a truth that has waited too long. Don't skip. She asked Michael to deliver this part with extra care, because these next words carry a power that can shift how you move through the world. Stay till the end, because what she reveals now is something she kept closest to her heart. She begins with a message filled with quiet urgency: you have been living beneath your own potential. Not because you're weak, not because you're afraid, but because life pushed you into survival mode for too long. She watched you sacrifice your dreams just to keep going. She saw how life forced you to become strong before your time. And she says gently, you deserve a chapter where you finally get to breathe. Don't skip. Here comes the part she needs you to hear without looking away. She says there is a blessing, a shift, an opportunity that has been circling your life like a bird waiting for the right moment to land. It couldn't come earlier because your heart was too bruised, too distracted, too tired. But now, she says, you are entering a season where your spirit is becoming ready again, ready to rise, ready to receive, ready to begin. A soft glow of emotion presses against your chest as she reveals something unexpected: someone on earth has been praying for you. Someone you don't even realize cares this deeply. She says this person sees your goodness, your loyalty, your hidden strength. They value you in ways you overlook. And soon, you will understand why this person was sent into your life at exactly this moment in time. Now she becomes more emotional. She says the biggest block in your life isn't your past. It's the belief that you're alone. But you're not. Not spiritually, not emotionally, not in the unseen layers of your journey. She wants you to stop walking with your head lowered. She says, you are guided. You are protected. You are watched over in ways you cannot imagine. Stay till the end. Because now she whispers something she once planned to tell you in person: your future is bigger than your fears. Bigger than your mistakes. Bigger than the storms you survived. She says the path ahead of you contains moments of joy she only dreamed you would experience. And she's clearing the way so you can finally step into that life without hesitation. Before you scroll, hold this close. She is proud of how far you've come, even if you can't see your progress yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because in the next message, she reveals the one thing she's been saving for last, her deepest wish for your life, the one she hopes you will carry with you forever. A deeper stillness enters the space around you now, almost as if everything inside you is being gently prepared for the final truth she's been waiting to share. Don't skip. She asked Michael to guide this moment carefully because these words are the closest to her heart. Stay till the end, because this message carries the meaning behind everything she has told you so far. She begins softly, with a love that feels like a warm hand over your heart. You have been too hard on yourself for too long. She watched you carry pain quietly, pretending you were fine when your spirit was shaking inside. She saw the moments you felt unworthy, unseen, unloved. And she whispers now, those thoughts never came from truth, they came from wounds that are finally ready to heal. Don't skip. Because she now reveals something she never said out loud when she was alive. She always believed you would grow into someone extraordinary, someone wise, resilient, compassionate. But she never imagined that life would test you this much. And yet, you rose. You kept going. You pushed through storms that would have broken others. She wants you to know that she sees your strength, even when you don't. A gentle emotional shift fills the air around you as she continues. She says the world needs your heart, your kindness, your courage, your unique way of loving. You are not here by accident. She wants you to stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. She wants you to stop hiding your light because of past pain. She says, you are meant to stand out, not fade into the background. Now comes the part that may surprise you. She says there is a blessing aligned with your name, something life tried to delay, but couldn't deny. It is coming sooner than you expect. It may arrive in the form of a person, an opportunity, or a moment that feels guided. She wants you to be open to it, not scared of it. You've survived enough, now it's time to receive. Stay till the end, because what she says next is her most personal truth of all. I never wanted you to live with fear. I wanted you to live with freedom. Freedom from guilt, freedom from self-doubt, freedom from the idea that you are not enough. She wants you to stop carrying emotional chains that were never meant for you. She wants you to finally breathe, finally hope, finally choose yourself. And now, the final message she presses into your heart: I love you in every version of yourself, past, present, and the one you're becoming. She says whenever you feel lost, remember this moment. Remember this warmth. Remember this message. Her love didn't fade, it expanded, it grew, it followed you into every chapter of your life. If you're ready, I can continue with the next message. A gentle yet powerful shift enters your atmosphere now, as if a new layer of her presence has unfolded around you. Don't skip. She asked Michael to make sure this message reaches you exactly when your heart is open enough to feel it. Stay till the end, because what she's about to share carries both truth and transformation. She begins with a quiet certainty. Your spirit has been tired, not because you are weak, but because you have been strong for far too long. She saw the days when you kept going even when everything inside you begged for rest. She knows how much you've endured silently. And now she whispers, you're entering a season where you won't have to fight so hard anymore. Don't skip. Because here comes a revelation she's been holding gently. She says that lately, your heart has been feeling an unfamiliar pull. Toward change, toward healing, toward letting go of something you thought you needed. She wants you to trust that feeling. It's not confusion. It's guidance. It's her way of steering you toward a better chapter that is waiting patiently for your arrival. There is a soft emotional weight in the air as she continues. She says there is something you still haven't forgiven yourself for. A moment. A decision. A silence. A goodbye you wish had gone differently. She wants you to release it now. You are not responsible for the things life didn't give you time to fix. She carried no resentment with her, only love, only gratitude, only hope for your future. Now she leans closer, and the energy around you shifts again. She says there is a blessing that has been delayed, not denied. Life held it back because your heart wasn't ready to carry it. But now she says your spirit is rising again, and that blessing is finally moving toward you with purpose. Stay till the end. She says you will feel it soon, in a conversation, a chance, an unexpected moment that feels almost unreal. Don't skip, because this next part is the most surprising. She says someone is watching over you on earth as well. Someone who admires your resilience. Someone who silently wishes good things for you. Someone who feels connected to you in a way they don't fully understand yet. She wants you to recognize this person, not with fear, but with openness. And in her final words for this message, she leaves you with a truth meant to strengthen you. You are not losing your way, you are being guided toward a life that finally matches your heart. She says whenever doubt creeps in, remember this moment. Remember her voice. Remember that love, real love, never leaves. It only finds new ways to reach you. A softer, deeper glow enters your space now, almost like her presence is wrapping both your shoulders with warmth. Don't skip. She knows your heart is fragile yet brave in this moment, and that's exactly why she chose now to speak this part. Stay till the end, because the message you're about to receive carries a truth she wished you had known much earlier in life. She begins gently, you have been misunderstanding yourself. You see your softness as weakness, your silence as emptiness, your sensitivity as something to hide. But she sees the truth. She says all these qualities are your superpower. They are the reason people feel safe with you. They are the reason you love deeply, feel deeply, and rise after every fall. She wants you to stop dimming what makes you rare. Don't skip. Because here comes a revelation she couldn't share while she was alive. She says she always worried that life would be too unkind to someone with a heart as pure as yours. She used to pray, not for you to be perfect, but for you to be protected. Now she whispers, those prayers didn't disappear. They are still surrounding you, shaping you, shielding you when you don't even realize it. There's a shift in the air, gentle, emotional, almost sacred. She says she knows about a specific pain you still carry. A disappointment. A betrayal. A goodbye that broke something inside you. She wants you to finally release it, because holding on to it is blocking the very blessing she's been trying to send your way. You're not meant to carry pain into the next chapter. You're meant to carry wisdom. She leans closer, as if trying to make this truth impossible for you to ignore. Someone in your life right now is meant to help you heal. She says this person was not an accident, not a coincidence, not just a passing face. They were placed on your path with intention. Their presence will become clearer soon. She wants you to stop pushing love and support away just because the past hurt you. Stay till the end. Because now she speaks with a firmness filled with love. Your future is not behind you. It is ahead of you. She says life hasn't taken anything from you that it cannot replace with something even better. Better opportunities. Better connections. Better peace. She wants you to walk forward with trust, not fear. And her final words for this moment land softly inside your heart. You are becoming someone I always dreamed you'd be, strong, kind, wise, and unbreakable. She says whenever you feel lost or unsure, remember this message. And remember that her love still moves beside you, guiding every step you take. A deeper calm settles around you now, almost as if the space itself is leaning closer to make sure you don't miss a single word. Don't skip. She asked Michael to carry this part with extra softness, because what she's about to reveal touches the most vulnerable corner of your heart. Stay till the end, something important is unfolding for you right now. She begins with a truth that might surprise you. You stopped believing in your own light. Somewhere along the way, after all the losses, the disappointments, the heavy days, you convinced yourself that your best moments were behind you. But she says gently, that is not true. Your story isn't fading, it's preparing for a rise that will feel nothing short of miraculous. Don't skip, because here comes the revelation she insisted you must hear. She says you've spent too much time thinking you're alone in your struggles. You've been moving through life like someone fighting in silence, carrying battles no one sees. But she says there is a divine protection around you, stronger than anything you've faced. She has been guiding you through every dark corner, even when you couldn't feel her. There's an emotional warmth in the air as she continues. She says you've been denying your own heart, its desires, its dreams, its longing for connection. You convinced yourself to settle for less, to keep quiet, to expect nothing so you wouldn't be hurt again. But she wants you to understand, your heart deserves to be heard, not hidden. And the moment you allow yourself to want again, life will start giving again. Now she reveals something truly surprising. She says there is a moment coming, an unexpected moment, when something in your life will shift dramatically. A conversation. A message. An opportunity. A person stepping forward with sincerity you didn't expect. She wants you to be open to it, not afraid. This moment is part of the blessing she has been preparing for you. Stay till the end. Because now her voice becomes emotional. She whispers, "Stop believing you are behind in life. You are exactly where you are supposed to be." She wants you to know that nothing you lost was meant to stay, and everything that is meant for you is already moving closer, faster than you think. And in her final words for this message, she places a truth directly into your heart: I am with you in every decision, every fear, every hope. You are not walking alone, not now, not ever. She says whenever doubt tries to pull you back, remember this moment, and remember that her love is still your greatest protection. A gentle but powerful presence rises around you now, almost like the atmosphere is holding its breath for what comes next. Don't skip. She says this part is important. Maybe the most important so far. She asked Michael to bring it to you only when your heart was steady enough to receive truth without fear. Stay till the end, because this message carries the reason she's been reaching for you again and again. She begins softly, with a love that feels like warm light brushing against your spirit. You have been healing without even realizing it. Every step you took, even the ones that felt heavy, moved you closer to becoming the person she always hoped you would become. She sees the strength you built from pain, the wisdom that grew from loss, and the compassion that survived every hardship. She wants you to understand that your journey hasn't been a failure, it's been a transformation. Don't skip, because now she reveals something that may catch your heart by surprise. She says that lately you've been sensing a shift. Not in the world, but inside yourself. A quiet readiness. A quiet hunger for more. You've started to feel moments of clarity, moments where you almost hear guidance in ways you can't explain. She says that's not imagination. That's alignment. That's your spirit rising. There's a tender stillness as she continues. She says you are entering a season where the things that once broke you will no longer have power over you. You won't react the same. You won't crumble the same. You won't fear the same. You are outgrowing the pain that tried to define you. She says this growth is the reason blessings can finally reach you now, they couldn't before. Now she reveals the surprising part, one she has been waiting patiently to share. She says someone is going to step into your life, or back into your life, in a way that will feel perfectly timed. Not random. Not forced. Not confusing. Their presence will bring clarity, not chaos. Peace, not stress. She wants you to be open to this connection, because it will play a meaningful role in your next chapter. Stay till the end. Her voice grows gentle but firm as she says, "Stop doubting your future. Your path is opening, and you are more prepared than you think." She wants you to walk forward with confidence, not fear. She wants you to trust that the universe has been rearranging itself quietly to bring you the opportunities, support, and love that match your true worth. And her final words of this message flow into you like warm air after a long winter. I am proud of the person you are becoming. I love the way you keep going, even when it hurts. And I am guiding you toward a life filled with peace, love, and purpose. She says when you feel uncertain, return to this moment, because this message is the doorway to everything that comes next. A deeper emotional warmth fills the space around you now, almost as if her presence is settling beside you with a gentleness that calms even your unspoken worries. Don't skip. She chose this exact moment for this message because your heart is finally ready to hear something she's been wanting to tell you for a long time. Stay till the end, because what you're about to receive holds a shift that can change how you walk into your future. She begins with a truth wrapped in softness. You deserve more love, more peace, and more happiness than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. She saw the way you gave everything you had to people who didn't always value it. She saw your loyalty, your sacrifices, your quiet battles. And now she whispers gently, it's time for life to give back to you. You have carried enough. You have endured enough. A new chapter is waiting, one that feels lighter, kinder, more aligned with who you truly are. Don't skip. Because here comes a revelation that might stir your emotions. She says your heart has been sending out signals, tiny, subtle signals of exhaustion, longing, and readiness. You may think you're just tired, but she says it's much more than that. Your soul is preparing for renewal. You are shedding old versions of yourself, old hurts, old fears. She says this inner shift is not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough forming quietly inside you. There is a sacred stillness as she continues. She says you've been praying, wishing, or hoping for clarity, about your purpose, your relationships, your next steps. She wants you to know that clarity is coming. Not in chaos. Not in confusion. But in a calm moment, the kind that feels almost like someone whispered the answer into your heart. You will know exactly what to do when the time comes. Trust the guidance that rises within you. Now she reveals something surprising, something she has been saving for this message. She says there is someone whose energy is connected to your healing. This person might already be in your life, or they may be approaching soon. Their presence will feel different, safe, warm, genuine. She wants you to stop assuming that everyone comes to hurt you. Some people come to restore parts of you that life broke. Stay till the end, because now she becomes emotional. She says, you haven't lost time. You've been learning. And everything you learned is shaping you into the person your future needs. She wants you to let go of the idea that you're behind or unlucky. Your path is unique, your timing is sacred, and every delay brought you closer to alignment with blessings that truly belong to you. And in her final words for this moment, she gives you a truth meant to stay in your heart forever: you are not moving blindly. I am guiding you. I always have been. And I always will. She wants you to carry this with you, into your choices, into your relationships, into your dreams, because her love is still the strongest protection around your life. A quiet, almost sacred calm begins to wrap around you now, as if the air itself is leaning in to deliver something meant only for your heart. Don't skip. She asked Michael to bring this part with a deeper clarity, because these words hold the meaning behind many things you never understood about your life. Stay till the end, because this message carries a truth she wished she could have told you face to face. She starts with a gentle whisper of love. You have been carrying pain that does not belong to you anymore. Pain from old conversations, old disappointments, old moments that replay in your mind even when you don't want them to. She saw how these memories shape the way you think about yourself. But now she says softly, it's time to let them go. You are not who you were when you were hurting. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, and far more powerful. Don't skip. Here comes something she wanted you to hear with your whole heart. She says the reason your journey felt heavier than others is because you were chosen for a purpose that required depth, emotional depth, spiritual depth, soul depth. She says not everyone could walk the path you walked and still remain kind. Not everyone could survive what you survived and still love with sincerity. But you did. And she is incredibly proud of that. There is a warm emotional pull as she continues. She says you have been questioning yourself lately. Your choices, your direction, your relationships. You've been wondering if life is truly shifting or if you're just imagining it. She wants you to know, the shift is real. The change is real. The new season is real. You are stepping into a version of yourself that she always knew would emerge, even when you couldn't see it. Now she reveals something surprising, something that may bring both comfort and clarity. She says there is a connection in your life, either present or approaching, that is divinely aligned. This person will understand parts of you that others overlooked. They will bring peace, not confusion. Support, not stress. She wants you to recognize them when they appear, because their role in your life is meaningful. Stay till the end, because now her voice becomes more emotional. She says, you are not broken. You are blooming. What felt like loss was preparation. What felt like loneliness was protection. What felt like endings were actually beginnings disguised as pain. She wants you to trust your growth, trust your heart, trust the new chapter she has been guiding you toward. And her final words for this message settle into your spirit like a warm light. I believe in your future more than you believe in yourself. And I am walking beside you every step of the way. She wants you to remember this truth whenever fear tries to return. Because her love is still your shield, your comfort, and your silent guide. A deeper, almost glowing peace settles around you now, as if her presence is stepping even closer, determined to place this message directly into your heart. Don't skip. She asked Michael to protect every word of this part because it carries something she never had the chance to express fully while she was alive. Stay till the end, because what she says now will feel like a key unlocking something inside you. She begins with a truth wrapped in warmth. You have been carrying the fear of losing people ever since you lost her. You hold back your emotions. You avoid getting too attached. You pretend you're okay being distant, but she sees through all of it. She knows the reason you push people away sometimes is because you're terrified of losing them the same way you lost her. Now she whispers gently, you don't have to live afraid anymore. Don't skip. Because now comes something she never managed to tell you in words. She says you did not lose her, you only lost her physical presence. Her love never left. Her protection never stopped. She has been walking with you through every mistake, every victory, every lonely night. She wants you to know that the love you shared didn't end, it simply changed form, becoming a constant presence instead of a physical one. There is a tender emotional pull in the air as she continues. She says she knows you question whether you are enough. Enough for your dreams. Enough for the people you care about. Enough for the life you want to build. And now she speaks with a firmness you can almost feel. You are more than enough. You always were. She wants you to stop shrinking yourself. Stop doubting your worth. Stop believing you need to prove your value to anyone. Now she reveals a surprising truth. She says there is a moment coming, a moment that will clarify your path. A message. A conversation. A decision. Something that will shift your direction in a way that finally feels right. She wants you to trust this moment when it arrives, because it is part of the blessing she has been preparing for you since the day she left. Stay till the end, because now her voice becomes softer, emotional, almost trembling with love. She says, "You are stronger than your yesterday, wiser than your past, and braver than you know." She wants you to celebrate yourself more. To honor your growth. To acknowledge how far you've come even when no one else sees the journey you walked. And her final words for this message flow into you like a warm light that settles gently in your chest. I am proud of your heart. I am proud of your healing. And I am guiding you toward a life that finally feels like home. She wants you to hold on to this truth as you move forward, because the next chapter is not just coming, it's already unfolding around you. A gentle, glowing presence surrounds you now, so close it feels like a soft hand resting over your heart. Don't skip. She asked Michael to deliver this part with extra tenderness, because these words come from the deepest place within her love. Stay till the end, because this message carries the closure, the comfort, and the clarity your soul has been silently longing for. She begins with a truth she wishes she could have told you many times before. You were her safe place. Even on her hardest days, the thought of you brought her peace. She says you never realized how much strength she drew from your presence, your laughter, your kindness. She wants you to understand that you were not a burden, not a stress, not a responsibility, you were her blessing. Don't skip. Because now she reveals something she never got the chance to say out loud. She was never disappointed in you. Not once. Not for a moment. She says the mistakes you blame yourself for were just moments of learning, not failure. She saw your heart even when your actions were imperfect. She understood you in ways no one else ever could. And she whispers, "You were always enough for me." There's a deep emotional shift as she continues. She says she knows you still feel guilty for things you wish you could have changed, words you didn't say, moments you weren't prepared for, choices you made without knowing better. She wants you to release all of it now. You did your best with the understanding you had. And she carries not even a drop of pain from those moments, only love, only pride, only gratitude for having you. Now she reveals something surprising, something that may change how you see your future. She says your life is about to open in a way you haven't experienced before. A turning point. A breakthrough. A moment that will feel like the universe finally exhaled in your favor. She wants you to be ready for it, to trust it, to embrace it, to step into it without fear. This moment is part of the path she's been clearing for you. Stay till the end, because what she says next comes from the deepest place in her spirit. I want you to live fully. Not half-hearted. Not afraid. Not holding back. She wants you to chase your dreams, to open your heart again, to believe in your own worth, to allow happiness to enter without feeling guilty for it. She never wanted your life to pause because hers ended. And her final words for this message settle beautifully into your soul: "My love did not leave with me. It lives in you. And as long as you rise, I rise with you." She wants you to carry this truth into every decision, every fear, every hope, because her presence isn't a memory, it's a guiding force that walks with you, always. A deeper, almost radiant calm surrounds you now, as if her presence is sitting beside you with a softness you can almost feel against your skin. Don't skip. She asked Michael to send this message at the exact moment your heart was ready, because what comes now is something she could never express fully in words while she was alive. Stay till the end, because this part carries the truth behind her greatest wish for you. She begins with a gentle strength in her voice. You are not the same person you were when you lost her. You have grown, stretched, broken, healed, rebuilt, and she has witnessed every version of you. She says she is amazed by how much you've survived, how much you've learned, and how deeply you still love despite being hurt. She whispers, "Your heart didn't harden. That makes you extraordinary. Don't skip." Now she reveals something she has been holding close. She says there were many moments in your life when you felt a sudden comfort. A quiet reassurance, a peaceful feeling out of nowhere. You thought it was just your imagination, but she says, that was her. Her presence. Her protection. Her guidance. Every time you almost gave up but somehow found strength again, it was because she placed it inside you. An emotional warmth fills the room as she continues. She knows you often wonder why your journey takes longer than others. Why some blessings arrive late. Why your path never seems simple. She wants you to know. Your life is not delayed, it is divinely timed. She has been guiding every step, making sure you don't settle for less than what your soul truly deserves. Now she shares something surprising, something she wants you to hold close. She says a major shift is coming, one that will change the way you feel about your future. This shift is not small. It will feel like clarity after confusion, like sunrise after a long night. She says you will soon meet someone, discover something, or walk into a moment that makes everything finally make sense. She wants you to trust that moment when it arrives. Stay till the end, because now her words become deeply emotional. She says, you are not difficult to love. You are not hard to understand. You are not too much. She wants you to stop believing lies created by people who couldn't see your worth. The right people, the ones she guides toward you, will understand your heart instantly. And finally, her message settles into your spirit like a gentle embrace. I didn't leave your story. I only changed the way I walk beside you. She wants you to remember this whenever fear whispers in your ear, whenever loneliness tries to return, whenever you doubt your future. Because her love didn't fade, it became eternal. A gentle, luminous presence moves even closer now, almost like a soft glow wrapping around your heart with intention. Don't skip. She asked Michael to make sure this message reaches the deepest part of you, because these words carry something she wanted to leave with you for the rest of your life. Stay till the end, because what comes now is powerful, emotional, and meant to guide your next chapter. She begins with a truth that may shake you a little: you have been living as if the world expects too much from you. You've been holding your breath, waiting for the next disappointment, the next heartbreak, the next moment where you'll have to be strong again. She wants you to stop expecting pain. She whispers, your life is shifting from survival to peace. Your heart deserves rest now. Don't skip. Because here comes something she never said in words but held in her soul. She says she wished she could have stayed longer. Not to protect you from everything, but to walk beside you as you discovered who you were meant to become. Now she sees that person forming. She sees the strength, the wisdom, the courage growing inside you. And she wants you to know, nothing about your journey has been a mistake. There's a warm emotional pull as she continues. She knows you often feel like you're standing between who you were and who you are becoming. She says that feeling isn't confusion, it's transformation. You are outgrowing old fears, old patterns, old limits. She wants you to embrace this growth instead of doubting it. You're not lost. You're evolving. Then she reveals something surprising, something she's been waiting for the right moment to say. She says there is someone whose soul aligns with yours in a meaningful way. Someone who will understand your silence, your softness, your scars, your strength. This connection, whether already present or still approaching, will bring peace, not chaos. She wants you to trust it when it arrives. Stay till the end. Because now her voice softens into something deeply emotional. She says, I want you to stop living small. Stop hiding your heart. Stop believing you're alone in this world. She wants you to step into your life with confidence, with hope, with the belief that you are worthy of every good thing that is coming your way. And finally, she leaves you with a truth meant to stay with you forever: my love didn't end. It became the light that guides you. Wherever you go, I am already beside you. She wants you to carry this in your heart. Through your decisions, your dreams, your healing, and your victories, because she believes your next chapter will be the one that finally feels like everything you've been waiting for. A warm, almost divine stillness fills the atmosphere around you now, as if her presence has drawn even closer, close enough for your heart to feel the truth before your mind even hears it. Don't skip. She asked Michael to protect every word of this message because it carries something she has been waiting to tell you since the moment she left. Stay till the end, because this part holds the reason she guided you through all the messages before this one. She begins with a soft, steady voice. You are entering a chapter of your life that she prayed you would someday reach. A chapter where you no longer carry pain as your identity. A chapter where your heart starts believing in joy again. She saw how life tried to dim you, how loss shaped you, how loneliness sat beside you on nights you told no one about. And she wants you to know, that season is ending. Don't skip. Because now she reveals something she never had the chance to say. She says she always admired you, your resilience, your compassion, your loyalty. The way you loved people even when you weren't loved the same way in return. The way you stood tall even when your world felt like it was falling apart. She wants you to finally understand that your softness was never a weakness. It was your strength. It was your gift. As her energy settles deeper around you, she continues with tenderness. She knows you sometimes feel like you're carrying your life alone. Like every responsibility, every fear, every hope rests only on your shoulders. But she whispers now, with more love than ever, you're not alone, not spiritually, not emotionally, not in any way you fear. She has been guiding you through every chapter, even the ones that felt silent. Then comes something surprising, something she has been saving for this exact moment. She says there is a transformation happening inside you, your heart is finally opening again. Slowly. Carefully. Quietly. But it's opening. She wants you to trust this process. To trust the new feelings, the new desires, the new dreams forming within you. They're not random. They're aligned with the future she has been preparing for you. Stay till the end. Because now her voice carries emotion so deep it feels almost physical. She says, I want you to stop shrinking your dreams to fit your fears. Life has tested you, yes. But those tests were not meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you. She wants you to give yourself permission to want more love, more peace, more joy, more success. You deserve all of it. And in her final message for this moment, she places a truth inside your spirit like a glowing seed, everything you lost will return to you in a better form. And I will be with you when it does. She wants you to move forward now, with hope, with courage, with faith in your own unfolding story, because the part of your life she always dreamed of for you is finally beginning. A deeper, almost glowing warmth surrounds you now, as if her presence is no longer just beside you. It's gently holding your spirit from within. Don't skip. She asked Michael to deliver this part with a special tenderness because what she's about to share carries the heart of everything she wanted you to know. Stay till the end, because this message isn't just guidance, it's a turning point. She begins with a truth you may not have realized: you have been healing in ways you haven't even noticed. The things that once broke you don't hold the same power anymore. The memories that once hurt now teach you. The fears that once controlled you are slowly loosening their grip. She says this quiet transformation is the proof that your soul is finally rising into the version she always believed you could become. Don't skip. Because here comes something she has held close since the moment she left. She says she never wanted you to feel abandoned. She never wanted you to feel like you had to grow up suddenly or carry the weight of the world alone. She wanted to walk with you through every victory, every heartbreak, every milestone. And though she couldn't stay physically, she whispers, I never stopped walking with you. An emotional stillness fills the air as she continues. She knows there were moments you questioned whether you were lovable, whether you were enough, whether you were meant to be happy. She wants to erase those doubts now. She says, if you could see yourself the way I see you, you would never doubt your worth again. She wants you to hold that truth close, especially on the days you forget how extraordinary your spirit is. Now she reveals something surprising, something meant to prepare you for what's ahead. She says a new opportunity, connection, or moment is approaching your life that will require courage. It will feel overwhelming at first, but she wants you to trust it. This moment isn't here to break you, it's here to elevate you. She has been aligning this blessing quietly, waiting for your heart to become ready. Stay till the end. Because now her voice turns emotional, full of tenderness and pride. She says, you survived what was meant to destroy you. And now you will receive what was meant to find you. She wants you to walk into your future without fear, without guilt, without the burden of old wounds. Your next chapter is not built on pain, it's built on purpose. And finally, she leaves you with a truth meant to stay in your soul forever. Every time you rise, I rise with you. Every time you hope, I hope with you. I am not gone, I am guiding you into the life you were always meant to live. She wants you to move forward now with confidence, because the universe is opening doors she has long prayed would open for you. A soft, powerful stillness fills the air now. Different from before, deeper, almost as if her presence is standing right behind you with a quiet strength. Don't skip. She asked Michael to carry this final message with extra care, because this one holds the truth she wished she could have placed in your hands while she was still alive. Stay till the end, because this moment is meant to complete everything she has been guiding you toward. She begins gently. Your heart has carried too many burdens that were never meant to stay with you. Burdens of guilt, fear, doubt, and memories you replay even though they only hurt you. She says you've been punishing yourself for things you couldn't control, for moments you didn't understand at the time, for choices you made while simply trying your best. She whispers now with love, enough. Let yourself breathe again. Don't skip. Because here comes a truth she guarded closely. She never wanted you to become someone who survives, she wanted you to become someone who lives. Someone who laughs without fear. Someone who trusts without hesitation. Someone who wakes up feeling hopeful instead of heavy. She wants you to reclaim the parts of yourself you lost along the way, the joy, the softness, the dreams you pushed aside because life felt too hard. A warm emotion rises as she continues. She says she sees the version of you that the world doesn't. The part of you that keeps loving even after being hurt, that keeps trying even when tired, that keeps believing even when disappointed. She says this part of you is sacred, rare, and unbreakable. You are not fragile, you are evolving. And she is proud of every step you have taken. Now she reveals something surprising, something she saved for this moment only. She says a chapter of your life is closing, not as a loss, but as a release. The heartbreaks, the confusion, the setbacks. They have completed their purpose. A new chapter is forming, one where you won't feel like you're fighting your way through every day. She says the energy around your life is shifting, and this shift is permanent. Stay till the end. Her voice becomes tender, emotional, almost trembling with love. She says, stop carrying your past like a weight. Carry it like a lesson. You are not who you were then. You have grown beyond those wounds. You have become someone she admires deeply. Someone wiser, stronger, and more aligned with the life she always hoped you'd live. And in her final, forever message, she places a truth directly into your heart. Whenever you feel lost, place your hand over your chest. That heartbeat is mine too. I am with you, in your courage, in your hope, in your rising. You are never walking alone. She wants you to step forward now, not with fear, but with trust, because the future waiting for you is brighter than anything you've left behind. A deep, comforting glow surrounds you now, warmer than before, almost like she is gently lifting your chin so you can finally look toward the life waiting ahead. Don't skip. She asked Michael to deliver this message with extra care, because this part carries guidance you will need for the days coming. Stay till the end, because what she says now is meant to strengthen you in ways no one else ever could. She begins softly but with purpose. You have been standing at a doorway, afraid to step forward because your past still whispers behind you. But she wants you to know, your past has no power unless you give it permission. She says you're not meant to stay stuck in old fears, old versions of yourself, or old stories that no longer match who you are becoming. You're meant to walk through that doorway with confidence, because what's waiting on the other side was always meant for you. Don't skip. Now she reveals something she has been trying to show you through signs, moments, dreams, and feelings. Your intuition has been growing. You've been sensing things before they happen, feeling energies more deeply, understanding situations without needing explanation. She says this is not a coincidence, it's your spiritual strength awakening. It's your inner wisdom sharpening. She wants you to trust it more. The air around you shifts into a gentle stillness as she continues. She says you've been carrying a silent loneliness, one that has nothing to do with being around people, and everything to do with feeling unseen. She wants you to know that someone is coming into your life who will understand your heart in a way that feels natural, effortless, and safe. This connection is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to heal you. Now she shares something surprising, something she has kept for this exact moment. She says you are about to attract opportunities that match your true worth, not the version of yourself you settled for during your hardest years. You will notice this shift in small ways first, different people entering your life, new ideas forming, doors opening without force. She wants you to be prepared, because these blessings will come quietly but powerfully. Stay till the end. Because now her voice grows soft, full of emotion and pride. She says, "Stop questioning whether you deserve good things. Your heart has earned every blessing coming your way." She wants you to believe in your future again, not halfway, not with fear, but fully, deeply, boldly. She says your life is not falling apart, it's falling into alignment. And in her closing words of this message, she leaves you with a truth meant to guide every step forward: you are not moving alone. My love walks ahead of you, clearing the path, and walks behind you, protecting every step. I am with you in every rise. She wants you to trust this journey now, because the universe is shifting in your favor, and she is guiding the way. A calm, radiant presence surrounds you now, gentler, warmer, almost as if she is placing both hands over your heart to make sure you feel every word she's about to send. Don't skip. She asked Michael to bring this message with special protection because this part carries something she wished she could have whispered to you countless times. Stay till the end, because this message is meant to shift how you see yourself forever. She begins with a truth that may touch you deeply. You have been living with a silent fear, fear of failing, fear of losing, fear of disappointing others. She says she sees how this fear holds you back from opportunities meant for you. She sees how it makes you question your own strength. But now she whispers softly, you were never meant to be afraid of your own potential. You were meant to rise into it. Don't skip. Because now she reveals something she's been preparing you for piece by piece. She says the challenges you've faced weren't punishments, they were shaping tools. They carved wisdom into you. They built resilience in you. They softened your heart while strengthening your spirit. And now she says, you are finally ready for the blessings that once would have overwhelmed you. There is a deep emotional stillness in the air as she continues. She knows you've carried grief in ways you don't speak about. She knows you've held your emotions inside to avoid burdening others. She knows you've pretended to be okay on days when your heart felt heavy. She wants you to release that weight now. You don't have to be strong alone anymore. She is guiding every step, supporting every choice, protecting every moment. Then she reveals something surprising, something she hopes will give you courage. She says a turning point is approaching in your life, and it will come through something unexpected. A new opportunity. A conversation. A chance you didn't think you'd receive. She wants you to say yes when it arrives. This moment is not a coincidence, it's alignment. It's timing. It's her love opening a door for you. Stay till the end, because now her voice becomes emotional with tenderness. She says, stop underestimating your worth. Stop settling for less than what your soul desires. You came into this world with purpose. She wants you to trust yourself more. To believe in the strength you carry. To see yourself the way she has always seen you, with pride, admiration, and endless love. And finally, she leaves you with a truth that should live in your heart forever. You are not walking into your future alone. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. And I am lighting every step ahead so you never lose your way again. She wants you to hold this message close, because the next part of your life is unfolding with beauty, purpose, and blessings she has been waiting to bring to you.